Welcome, friends and family, to the beautiful Riverside on the Potomac. My name is Josh, and I'm honored to be here with you today. At this time, if you will please direct your attention to the stairwell. At this time, if you are able to do so comfortably, please rise. You may be seated. If I could have you scoot into the middle of the door. Matt, scoot forward. You scoot 2 steps back. One more step. One more step forward. Small step back. There you go. Friends and family, we are gathered here not just to witness the joining of 2 lives, but to celebrate the very best kind of story. The one where 2 people find their way to each other, fall in love, and decide that forever sounds like a very great plan. For Sonia and Matthew, that journey began in a way many modern love stories do, with a swipe and a spark. They met online, and their first in-person encounter was at a hiking park. From the start, they shared not just an attraction, but a sense of fun, adventure, and ease that made the world feel lighter. Matthew remembers thinking Sonia was beautiful, full of life, and out of his league. Or so he thought. Sonia was instantly drawn to his smile and quickly discovered a warmth, patience, and positivity that made her feel truly safe. Since that day, they've explored life side by side. They've shared, they've learned, and they have supported each other in ways big and small. For Matthew, there were countless moments that confirmed she was the one. For Sonia, it was the moments in which he embraced every part of her story with compassion, confidence, and unconditional love. Today is also a day of gratitude for the people who shaped you, supported you, and helped you become the people you are. Sonia and Matthew would especially like to acknowledge Matthew's grandparents, Jean and Bernard Rockner, and Chuck and Charlotte Wetzel. Also, Sonia's grandfather, Amar Second. Though they cannot be with us here physically, they are with us today in spirit, and there is no doubt their spirit is woven deeply into the prelude of today's story and will continue to be woven in the chapters yet to come. On behalf of Sonia, Matthew, and their families, thank you all for being here today. Your presence, love, laughter, and yes, your dance moves later tonight are what make this day complete. Before we begin, this will be an unplugged ceremony. That means no phones, no tablets, no devices between you and this moment. Let the photographers do their thing, and let yourself be fully present for what's about to unfold. Please now check and make sure your phones are on silent, airplane mode, or turned off. I'll give you a second. And now before I silence my phone, Sonia, Matthew, let's take a selfie. All right. And with that out of the way, let's get started. We will begin the ceremony with the Declaration of Intent, the legally binding part of today's ceremony. Though just a few words, this moment carries great significance. It is your clear and public commitment to marriage, not only in the eyes of the law, but to your partner and in the presence of your loved ones. Matthew, do you take Sonia to be your lawfully wedded wife, in sickness and in health, for richer or for poorer, for better or for worse, as long as you both shall live?
I do.
Sonia, do you take Matthew to be your lawfully wedded husband, in sickness and in health, for richer or for poorer, for better or for worse, as long as you both shall live?
I do.
The couple have chosen to share personal vows with one another in private, so we will now move on with the official vows. You may hold hands. Matthew, we'll begin with you. Please repeat after me. I, Matthew,
I, Matthew,
take you, Sonia,
take you, Sonia,
to be my wedded wife,
to be my wedded wife,
to have and to hold,
to have and to hold,
from this day forward,
from this day forward,
to love, honor, and cherish,
to love, honor, and cherish,
in good times and in
good
bad,
times and in bad,
in joy and in sorrow,
in joy and in sorrow,
forsaking all others,
forsaking all others,
and remaining faithful to you,
and remaining faithful to you,
till death do us part.
till death do us part.
Sonia, it is now your turn. Please repeat after me. I, Sonia,
I, Sonia,
take you, Matthew,
take you, Matthew,
to be my wedded husband,
to be my wedded husband,
to have and to hold,
to have and to hold,
from this day forward,
from this day forward,
to love, honor, and cherish,
to love, honor, and cherish,
in good times and in bad,
in good times and in bad,
in joy and in sorrow,
in joy and in sorrow,
forsaking all others,
forsaking all others,
and remaining faithful to you,
and remaining faithful to you,
till death do us part.
till death do us part.
We will now exchange rings. May I have the rings from our matron of honor, Katie, and our best man, Sean? Sonia and Matthew have chosen to share rings as a token of their vows to one another. Before we move into the exchange of these rings, let's take a moment to reflect on what these little circles really mean. These rings, though small in size, will come to hold enormous meaning. They will be there for it all, the belly laughs, the quiet tears, the new adventures, and the everyday moments you'll come to treasure more than you ever expected. They'll witness years of love in motion. And if you know Sonia and Matthew, you know those years will be filled with lighthearted teasings, unexpected adventures, and the kind of deep compassion they show not only to one another, but to everyone they meet. These rings will be there to catch the glint of light in your eyes on your best days, and maybe the occasional glare during disagreements. And yes, sometimes you might forget to wear it. You might leave it on the bathroom sink or watch it vanish mysteriously down the kitchen drain. But the truth is, the rings are only a symbol. The real commitment, the real promise, isn't worn on your hand. It's lived every day in your actions, your choices, your kindness, and your unwavering decision to show up for one another over and over again. So when you place this ring on each other's hand, you're saying, I choose you, not just today, but every day. Not just in joy, but in challenge, in change, and all the moments in between. Sonia, will begin with you. Please take Matthew's ring. And take his ring finger. And Sonia, please repeat after me. Matthew, I give you this ring
Matthew, I give you this ring
as a reminder of the promises we have made
as a reminder of the promises we have made
and the joy that you bring to my life.
and the joy that you bring to my life.
With this ring,
I
give you my heart.
I give you my heart.
Today, tomorrow, and forever.
Today, tomorrow, and forever.
Matthew, take Sonia's ring, place it on her finger, and please repeat after me. Sonia, I give you this ring
Sonia, I give you this ring
as a reminder of the promises we have made
as a reminder of the promises we have made
and the joy that you bring to my life.
and the joy that you bring to my life.
With this ring,
With this ring,
I give you my heart.
I give you my heart
Today, tomorrow, and forever.
today, tomorrow, and forever.
Now, before we wrap things up, Sonia, Matthew, I'd like you to both first take a deep breath.
Okay?
Now, I invite you to look out here at all these people gathered here today. They've witnessed your declaration of intent, your vows to one another, and your ring exchange. These are the people who will be there for you, to hold you accountable, but most importantly, to support you both in this marriage. They've seen the love that allows you to be your full, silly, genuine selves. The kind of love that holds space for both childlike play and grown-up strength. The kind of love that together you've promised to carry into each and every day that follows. I invite you both now to take a moment to look at each other. Until now, you've been partners, best friends, and beloved companions. But with this ceremony, you've stepped across a threshold, one that's both legal and deeply spiritual. From this point forward, the world will see you differently. You'll walk out of here not just as a couple, but as a married couple. You'll get to say with pride and love, "This is my husband, this is my wife." Sonia, Matthew, thank you again for the incredible honor to be part of this journey with you. Friends, family, and distinguished guests, on behalf of Sonia and Matthew and the families, I'd like to again thank each and every one of you for being here to celebrate this joyous occasion. Well, Sonia, Matthew, you've made your promises, survived the public speaking, and sealed it all with a ring. There's only one thing left to do. By the power vested in me by the Commonwealth of Virginia, I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may seal your marriage with a kiss. Friends and family, if you're able to do so comfortably, please stand. It is my great honor to present to you Mr. and Mrs. Matthew and Sonia Rockner.